Sometimes feel crazy because you have these things you're manifesting, you have these little downloads that tell you something is coming, whether it be finances, love, whatever it may be. You always feel like you're on the cusp of something coming in. And I feel like sometimes you're getting in your own way. You're getting in your own way. Now, with the Ace of Cups, that's kind of confirming it. You have some things that are ready to fill your cup, make you happy. That almost looks like a heart in there. Ready to bring you that sense of love and joy into your life. Whether it be financial stability, a partner to share your life with, a sense of family, a fulfilling career, whatever it may be, you have the strength to make it happen. The thing is, there are some things that you kind of need to let go of. You need to manifest without expectation. And I know that sounds weird to say, but you need to do it in a way where you're not letting yourself get let down because it's not happening in the time frame you want or in the way you want. Sometimes bad things need to happen so that good things can come in. And you're not giving the room or the space for that to happen. You're not allowing the space to see that you need to have some things removed from your life or need to be put on a different path or put in a different circumstance in order for you to get your manifestations. Feel free to come to my channel, like, comment, subscribe. If you want a reading, I need to pay rent and I need grocery money. So hit me up on my email, c.mcclenahan@outlook.com if you want to donate. Link will be down below. PayPal.me/cmcclenahan. And thank you to everybody that has donated. Much appreciated. So, when you have this manifestation, this feeling that something's on the cusp, and then it doesn't happen, you're kind of put in fight or flight mode, and you get upset, and you put yourself back on guard. You put yourself back on guard, and what this does is it puts you out of balance, which doesn't allow that manifestation to happen. So you kind of have to almost start from ground zero again. And it's just not where you want to be. You need to take things with a different approach, a much different approach than you have been taking. We're going to go with angel number 555 on this reading. I've been seeing that around a little bit. And 333 or 303. We'll see if I remember to put 303 in there. So 555, 333, 303. Those are kind of the numbers that we're going for. So what you need to do when you get into that state, 321 as well. When you get into that state where you're feeling trapped, see how she's feeling trapped when she looks at herself in the mirror? When you're feeling trapped, you need to realize what's happening is for the betterment of yourself. What's happening is is meant to nudge you from the path you're on towards the path that will fulfill your manifestations. But the thing is, you can manifest all you want. You also have to take the right actions to bring that manifestation to life. It's not just gonna happen if you keep acting in the same way, having the same habits, having the same mindsets. It's just not how it works. Especially if you're letting yourself get upset or have negative feelings when what you want to manifest doesn't happen. You really need to look within, do a little bit of soul searching, and see how the bad thing can actually be positively affecting you. You really need to have some self-introspection. I believe that's what I'm trying to get at. I'll pull one more card from this deck, or two. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Happiness can come. You just need to kind of heed some of this advice. Heed some of this advice and don't be afraid to take the leap. Don't be afraid to jump. When the universe puts a cliff on your path, sometimes you gotta jump and dive into the ocean head first. Otherwise, I mean, that's how you're going to avoid this, the headache, the sadness, the feeling of desolation. Let's pull from this deck. Which is a little bit stubborn energy right here. A little bit of stubborn energy with the way that deck just tried to shuffle there. But you can get over that stubborn energy. You can do it. So, lots of cards wanting to jump out but falling right back in, which means you consider looking at things in a brighter manner, but something holds you back. You focus too much on the missed opportunities. You focus too much on the retrospect of realizing, oh, when that happened and it was negative at the time, it was actually for my best interest, but I wasn't properly looking at the situation from a third person point of view. You really need to take your step back when these things happen. And you don't often realize that until something, until time has passed and it's too late and you're right back at the start of the path, trying to bring in that manifestation. So start setting goals to allow yourself to react differently when things don't turn out the way that you want them to. This is genuinely going to bring you prosperity, wealth, and it's going to provide you with different insights, that give you capabilities to tackle the task at hand. Let's pull one more card here. Why is this deck all going wonky? Are you maybe confused? Maybe not sure how to handle things in the moment? Okay, story time about how to handle things in the moment when things aren't bad. First and foremost, bottom of the deck energy, you need to have a little bit more confidence than you've been having. You need to have just a little bit more confidence, and that confidence is going to provide you with hope. It's going to provide you with clarity. It's going to provide you with a sense of security and serenity, peacefulness. But a part of it is also, with that recognition, you are going to understand that there needs to be mystery in life. We can't know everything. If we knew everything, life would be boring. Which is why if you read for yourself, specifically if you read for yourself, you're going to have expectations and then you're going to get let down. No, you need to allow there to be that little bit of mystery in your life. That's very important. You need to let go of regret in order to end your stagnation. And again, you need to have a little bit of courage. Not just courage, confidence. You need to overcome your self-doubt, focus, and persuade yourself that you have what it takes to get through and overcome this BS. It's gonna be a little bit difficult because you have to be a little more analytical when it comes to yourself than you have been up till this point. You're going to have to focus on your current emotions and how you're acting and reacting when it comes to those emotions. When you're let down because you were expecting something and it wasn't happening. The good thing is time heals all wounds. Things will get better. You just need to have a little trust, a little faith, a little pixie dust, whatever, Do with that what you will. My time's up here. I'm at 5 seconds left, so have a great day, and we'll see you next time.